Travelers have some pretty mixed feelings about erotic massages in Laos. Most say it's not as in your face as Thailand or Vietnam. Laos keeps it chill, almost sneaky. You'll find spots in Vientiane and Luang Prabang offering special services, usually starting around $5 to $10 for a basic massage, but if it's getting sensual, expect to fork over $15 to $30, depending on how fancy the place is. Some folks swear by the legit traditional Lao massages, deep pressure, no funny business, for like $6, while others stumbled into happy ending territory without even meaning to. One guy said he was just chilling, getting his back rubbed, and bam, next thing he knows, it's $20 extra for a surprise finale. Sneaky, right? Now, scams and struggles. Oh, they're out there, and travelers have some tales to tell. It's not all smooth sailing in Laos massage scene. Sometimes you're dodging shady upsells, sketchy hygiene, or just plain disappointment. The classic bait and switch is a biggie. Parlors hype up full service or VIP treatment for $30 use and $40, but you end up with a half-hearted rub-down in a grimy room, and they're still fishing for a fat tip. One guy thought he'd scored a $25 deluxe deal. Turns out it was 15 minutes of awkward meeting by someone who looked like they'd rather be anywhere else than a surprise. Oh, you want the real massage? That's extra. Bill doubled, mood soured. Another trap. Price creep mid-session, starts at $10, then bam, special oil or extra time bumps it to $35 before you can blink. Sneaky, sneaky. Hygiene's another buzzkill. Some spots look like they haven't seen a mop since the last monsoon. Think sticky tables, reused towels that smell like regret, and rooms where the ambient lighting is just a flickering bulb hiding the dirt. One traveler swore they caught a rash from a sketchy bed, while another said the masseuse's hands felt like they'd just chopped onions. No wash, no chill. And don't get me started on the noise. Thin walls mean you're hearing every groan, giggle, or scooter honk from outside, killing any hope of zen. One poor soul said their relaxing hour was basically a front row seat to the staff gossiping in Lao about last night's drama. Then there's the letdown of expectations. You roll in hoping for a pro-level sensual vibe, maybe some of that eye candy charm the rumors promise, but instead, you get a rush job from someone who barely makes eye contact, or worse, a no funny business shutdown when you thought the deal was sealed. One guy shelled out $50 expecting a steamy session, only to get a lecture on traditional massage only and a stiff neck to boot. Timing's a mess too. Book an hour, get 40 minutes if you're lucky, with the staff clock watching like they've got a bus to catch. Oh, and good luck communicating. Language barriers turn light pressure into a wrestling match, or back only into an accidental foot scrub. The vibe can feel off too. Some places give creepy uncle energy, with pushy staff hovering for extras you didn't ask for, or dimly lit setups that scream sketch central. One traveler got lured into a $20 massage that felt more like a sales pitch for overpriced herbal junk they didn't want. And in tourist traps like Vang Vieng, the party crowd sometimes stumbles into parlors so rowdy you're dodging drunk bros mid-session. Bottom line. Do your homework, trust your gut, and if the deal smells fishier than a Mekong catfish, bail fast. When it comes to salons with the most beautiful women, a few names pop up in traveler tales. These spots mix sensual vibes with some serious eye candy. Here's the scoop. Vientiane Plaza Massage. Alright, let's zoom in on this one. Vientiane Plaza Massage, tucked near the Vientiane Plaza Hotel in the capital, is a bit of a hot topic. It's not your fancy spa with lemongrass vibes, it's more of a no-nonsense spot that's become kinda famous or infamous among travelers looking for something extra. Prices here start at around $17, 130,000 kip, for a full-body massage, but if you're after the boom boom, yeah, that's the code word, it jumps to about $70, 1.5 million kip, for an hour or so. The staff. All Vietnamese women, usually fit and friendly, rocking tight dresses that scream "we're here to please." Reviews say the girls are often young, petite, and easy on the eyes. Think pale skin, nice curves, and a flirty smile. One traveler raved about a pretty 25-year-old who gave a solid massage, threw in a shower together, and topped it off with some spicy extras. No kissing, though, she drew the line there. Another dude said his pick was eager to please, even with zero English, and delivered a decent rub-down before the main event. The setup's a bit rough. Think big bath, massage table, and a vibe that's more functional than luxurious, but it gets the job done. Downside. Some folks warn it's a gamble. One guy got burned big time, blaming the place for a nasty health scare, yikes, and others say it's overpriced for what you get compared to Thailand. Still, it's got a rep for good-looking staff and straightforward specials if that's your thing. Herbal Spa in Vientiane. If you're chasing a vibe that's less fancy hotel spa and more real Laos, Herbal Spa in Vientiane, better known as the Herbal Sauna at Wat Sok Pa Luang, is where it's at. Tucked about 3 kilometers outside the city center near Vang Vieng Road in the Sasatanok district, this spot's got a rustic charm that's hard to beat. We're talking a rickety wooden house next to a temple, surrounded by jungle vibes, massage beds so close to the forest you could high-five a tree. It's basic, no frills, but that's the magic. Prices are dirt cheap. The herbal sauna's around $2 20,000 kip, and a 1-hour Lao massage sets you back about $6 using 750,000 minus 60,000 kip. You'll sweat it out in a tiny steam room packed with lemongrass, eucalyptus, and other herbs boiling in a vat below, hot as hell, but travelers say it's a detox dream. One guy called it the best way to beat Vientiane's humidity, leaving him refreshed for hours. Massages here are legit, traditional Lao style with firm pressure from skilled locals, sometimes even monks or nuns back in the day. You might get a cupping session thrown in if you go for the Chinese option, though some say it's more ouch than ah. The staff's friendly, there's free herbal tea on tap, and you can grab a coffee scrub or yogurt mask for a couple bucks to DIY your glow up. It's not spotless, think open air, earthy vibes, but folks rave about the authenticity and the stunning Lao women running the show, with their gentle hands and pro moves. Just don't expect AC or plush robes, this is raw, real, and a total steal. Champa Massage in Vientiane. This one's a low-key gem in the capital, tucked along St. Thatharoth Road near the Nam Phu Fountain. It's got a rep for its gorgeous Lao and Vietnamese ladies, think petite, charming, and all smiles. A standard massage starts at $10 80,000 kip, but if you're after something more sensual, travelers say it can climb to $30 using 4,250,000 minus 320,000 kip with a wink and a tip. The setup's simple, private rooms with curtains, dim lighting, and a chill atmosphere. One guy called it a sneaky little paradise for its friendly staff and discreet happy options, though it's not fancy, just functional and fun. Champa Spa in Luang Prabang. Over in Luang Prabang, Champa Spa on Sakharin Road is a step up in class but still flirts with that sensual edge. You're looking at $15 using 120,000 minus 200,000 kip for an hour of aromatherapy or oil massage, and the women here are often described as stunning with a gentle touch. It's got a cozy, wooden vibe with private nooks, and while it's marketed as legit, some travelers hint at extras if you're polite and tip well. Think $10 using 20 more. One review gushed about a goddess like masseuse who made the session unforgettably relaxing. You get the drift. Lotus Massage in Vang Vieng. Vang Vieng's party scene spills into spots like Lotus Massage, right in the heart of town near the riverfront. It's cheap, $7 using 1260,000 minus 100,000 kip for a basic rubdown, but it's got a wilder representative. The staff's young, flirty, and often Thai or Lao with a laid-back anything-goes attitude. Private rooms are basic, think thin walls, but travelers say the $20 using 30 special menu comes with a smile and a giggle. One dude warned, it's hit or miss, sometimes it's just a massage, sometimes it's a party. Perfect for the tubing crowd looking to unwind.